We need to talk about power, about your power, where you, Main Street, do and don't have power. For you, Main Street, to be able to fix economic inequality, and ultimately it will be you, not the privileged few at the top, who will fix economic inequality, to state the obvious, you need to understand this. You, Main Street, i.e. working Americans across the country, are potentially far, far more economically powerful than you realise. In terms of your political power, I also need to say this. You have to be realistic and understand that politics will not fix economic inequality. One thing is every 4 years to choose the president, but it's another ballgame altogether what happens after that. And so, for example, research by Professor Gillens at Princeton has captured the fact that the public has almost zero impact on public policy. Another expert, Bob Monks, who's also an investing legend, by the way, revered alongside Warren Buffett, in his book Citizens Disunited, explains the mind-boggling degree to which we live in a corpocracy, not a democracy, i.e. where companies dictate how our country is governed and run, not the public, where the government is concerned with the well-being of corporations, not the well-being of the general public. In other words, we know that if you don't have economic power, then you don't have political power, namely a voice in how our country is governed and whose best interests are served. But you do potentially have enormous economic power if you combine that power into one voice for Main Street. By the way, I am not asking you to think about doing an Occupy Wall Street, camping outside on Wall Street in the middle of winter, or going on public marches. Hell no. This is something that you can do sitting on your sofa at home in front of the TV using social media. This is something you can do on the bus ride home after work. And we're even going to try to make this fun, using comedians to lighten our step and throw a little outrageousness into the process. By the way, in terms of what President-elect Trump will or won't be able to do, we also have a separate video talking about that.